Hello guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video we will be doing an unboxing and toy review of the DX Seiken Swordriver. And this item is made by Bandai and is the main transformation belt or henshin belt for the latest Kamen Rider, which is Kamen Rider Saber. So we'll have to look on the packaging. So you could see here is the front, since this is the panel. This is the side that has the full details, picture of the Kamen Rider Saber and his transformation belt. Also has the picture of the ride book, Brave Dragon. Then on the side, then on the back, so it has the instructions, illustrations on how to use the belt in Japanese, of course. Then on the top, and also on the other side, right? And shout out to Carian's online shop. I got this item from them. So if you are looking for toys and collectibles, they might have it on their store. Please click the link on the description on this video to check their store out on Facebook. Thank you, Miss Ray. Alright, so let's get this thing open. Okay, so we now have the items out of the box. Let's first look at the Wonder Ride book. So for Kamen Rider Saber, this is the item that will be used by the protagonist to change into Kamen Rider Saber. So from Gaia memories to medals, core medals. So we have reached the point where Kamen Rider is now giving us a mini book. So from last year's Kamen Rider 01, so for comparison purposes, it's a bit smaller than a Progrise key. So this one's a Progrise key, this one's a Wonder Ride book. So if you could notice, the Progrise key from Kamen Rider 01 is a bit bigger. Okay, so this one here says Brave Dragon, and then I believe this one opens up. And Kamen Rider Saber has its own characters, and of course this item uses two LR44 batteries. Right, so let's check it and listen to how it sounds like. Alright, then when you open it, there. Okay, so now we're looking at the main transformation belt. for Kamen Rider Saber, which is called the Seiken Swordriver. Seiken is the Japanese word for holy or sacred. So that's sacred and Seiken Swordriver. And let's first look at the entire strap on this belt. This is something that we have already seen before. Okay, on the back, so that's the belt lock. Then on the right side, okay, so as you can see, the series has its own letters inscribed on the belt. This one is the holster, or where you put the sword in, and then this is the sword itself. So once the main protagonist does the henshin or the transformation, he'll just have to pull it out, and then this is the blade. Right, so the blade has the Kamen Rider Saber logo here. This one comes in red for Kamen Rider Saber. You could detach this item and place in a different attachment for the other riders of the series. It's worth noting that there are inscriptions here. I believe this one lights up once we turn on this sword. By the way, this one here does not have electronics. The sounds and lights come from the sword itself. So looking at the front, we have a mini blade, and then the back is where you will be placing 3 AAA batteries. This is where the speaker is located. So let's try and turn this on. Okay, let's try that again. Alright, so it lights up. Now, let's see. When you press this button here, that's when it lights up. Right, so let's try and place it back. Okay, so we'll now try and do the transformation or the henshin for Kamen Rider Saber. Of course, you'll have to first let people see the Wonder Ride book. Alright, so there's a button below. And then you open it up. So once he's done talking, then you'll close the book, put it on the first slot. So anytime now you could pull the sword out. Alright, so that's a funky sound. I like the sound of it. Of course, it's in Japanese. And if you will be doing a attack or the hisats, I just have to close the book and then put the sword back in, and then press the button here. And pull it out. Okay, so let's try and see if what will happen if we put this Wonder Ride book on the second slot. Let's check that out. Okay, so it still does the same effect. Okay, so one other thing that the Wonder Ride book could do is there's actually a logo, this logo here. I only had noticed it just now that this one looks like a book that's has pages open. So if you open the book, the pages on it, it would look like this, and that same logo is found here. So if you tap that same logo, and then press this button here, so it's some form of attack. Final thoughts for this belt. Of course, it's the second Reiwa Kamen Rider. First is 01, and then we now have Kamen Rider Saber, and it's a good idea to maybe get kids to love books by having Wonder Ride books as collectibles for this Kamen Rider series. And just the same, of course, the sword doesn't feel like a sword. It's just a mini sword or maybe a dagger. But of course, these items are targeting kids to purchase more items from the series. Alright, so with that, again, thank you so much for watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and may we all have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you, and bye for now.